Hey, this is Near Reality Entertainment. Like I said in my previous video, aka a rant, I would give a more focused review to some of the top matches of Battleground. And, well, let's begin. Starting off with Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. It was easily my favorite match of the night. I kind of gotta be honest. It was easily my favorite match of the night. It was everything I knew it would be. It would be a hard-hitting, physical, brutal match, and it's real. And this is why I had big hopes for the future megastar. These two megastars in the making. There was just a preview of what we're seeing. Like, this was really what made me feel like this was the reality era. It was me. It was being more real because Reigns' daughter was put into the storyline until WWE thought, oh no, that was Scar Kid's minds, and swept it under the rug afterwards, which I will say, wasted opportunity there to do a dark storyline. It's almost as bad as when you said the PR reason was for curb stomp because you felt like it would endanger kids. You must really think we're stupid and weak. Moving on from that, but I digress. I certainly loved the bumps they took, and the scene where Roman Reigns was about to do his signature basement drop kick. Bray Wyatt just came out of nowhere and clotheslined him all through to the floor, and I thought that was an awesome spot to be taken. That was awesome. I certainly like this match was getting built up. Like, it started out slow and then it got fast paced and aggressive, and that was everything I wanted in that match. Reigns has been delivering for the last couple of months since Fastlane. It's for the Royal Rumble, but since Fastlane, since mostly throughout the entire year, he's been non-stop with delivering matches. He's faced Daniel Bryan in a 4 to 5 star match. He took on Brock Lesnar in a storytelling match, which was absolutely great. He even made a match with the Big Show seem awesome. Bryan can make it look decent. Reigns made it look awesome, though that's most likely because it was a last man standing match. But I digress on that. Then there's the Money in the Bank performance, and that was a great showcase. And you really felt like he was going to win until Bray Wyatt came in and ruined it all. Then then before that it was Payback, and the Shield reunion. Like, oh god, I really wish the Shield had reunited that night. I would have loved it. But I digress. He has been on a roll, whereas Bray Wyatt has kind of been an on and off roll. Like, he did a great performance at the Royal Rumble until being unceremoniously eliminated by Big Show and Kane in the weakest possible manner. He had an excellent build-up to The Undertaker, and the match probably would have been better if he had not injured himself accidentally, though we'll never know since WWE doesn't have the balls, pretty much, to go and do another match for SummerSlam. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But overall, the match was enjoyable. And then this feud with Ryback, and I made a video previously of what was my interpretation on that. But overall, like, that was just like a one-off feud, and it had potential. Certainly brought out the best in Ryback. But overall, nothing really was gained from there. What did Bray Wyatt gain from winning? And what did Ryback gain from losing? Oh, look, the Intercontinental title. Does something seem a little off here? Yeah. And Bray Wyatt finally wins a big match with Roman Reigns, and the last time Roman Reigns lost a match was, where Roman Reigns was pinned at least, was back in, like, February, March, around that time, to the Big Show. And the last time he was pinned cleanly was, I have to say, Elimination Chamber by Bray Wyatt back in 2014. My god, it's been a year. Oh well. But overall, the match was enjoyable. I would give it an A. And then there's Luke Harper. Luke Harper's back. The Wyatt family's having a reunion. Too bad Eric Rowan won't be joining us for various reasons. Curse you, injury bug. But overall, I'm looking forward to what happens next. My major complaint is like what I said in the rant. I didn't really feel comfortable about Wyatt winning, since they would give a most likely chance that Wyatt's going to lose at SummerSlam, and there goes the streak, and there goes any money potential there. And now let's get to Kevin Owens and John Cena. What am I supposed to say? It's like Ricky the Dragon and Steamboat and Ric Flair. They just keep delivering matches. I mean, like, false finishes and all of that. And the match was fantastic. And then the ending happened. That ending. The part where Kevin Owens, really out of character, tapped out. Let me let you sink that in for a minute. You okay? Okay. Kevin Owens should not have tapped. He should have passed out from that. He survived the AA 3 times, especially one from the turnbuckle, and now you're telling me, oh, he can tap out. No. No. Like, after Cena's little stunt with a certain kid with cancer, I officially declared I am never supporting or seeing any matches of Cena ever again. But the reason why I saw this match was because I was going to review it and whatnot, and also because Kevin Owens was the definite winner, I thought, since Kevin Owens lost the NXT title, and that surely spelled, yes, he's going to win the match. But then the match ended, and I'm like, oh, why? Why? I paid not close to $10 to you bastards again. I'm watching another Cena overcomes the odds moment. Why do you make me do this? Why must you make me hate him even more? I already hate him as a human being for his charity stunt work, where he went ahead and just said I use charity work to get sympathy for others. And even though that you shouldn't really be doing that, but stop making me hate him as a professional. I already hate him enough as a professional, since really the Nexus, Ryback, really Ryback and Nexus, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. Let's see who else. Damian Sandow. They would love to talk to you, Cena. They certainly have a bone to pick with you after your little stunts over the last few years. Now, where does Kevin Owens go from here? Well, it's the curse of every John Cena feud. They'll most likely fade into the realm of obscurity. Yeah, I'm a pessimistic. I'm like, I want him to rebound, and there's a chance they might do a match at SummerSlam where Kevin Owens would get the win, but really, I thought Kevin Owens should have passed out. He really should have. Not tapped out. That just seemed unrealistic and uncharacteristic of him, to just tap out. Okay, now Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins. What am I supposed to say? It's everything everyone knew. It was going to be Brock Lesnar dominates. Seth Rollins gets a kick or two there, and I was laughing to myself every time Seth Rollins kicked Brock Lesnar in the skull. I'm like thinking, so a kick into the head, that's okay, but a curve stomp, shame. Kick to the head, okay. Curve stomp, shame. That just is hilarious how WWE's mismanagement is. It's amazingly bad. It's almost like you want to laugh, but at the same time you feel like this is more like a chore now to deal with WWE management than it is to watch them. I feel sorry for everyone that works there and has to deal with it. But overall, like, the match was everything everyone knew. Brock Lesnar dominates, Seth Rollins gets a kick or two there. Surprised he managed to get a lot more than I thought. I was initially thinking just 2 kicks, maybe 1 pedigree, and that would be it, and Brock Lesnar would just destroy him afterwards. So, story over, Brock Lesnar dominates. And then the ending happened. It's not as bad as the Kevin Owens tapping out part, but I will say that it's still bad because of my concerns. The Undertaker, after a year and a half, finally decides to get revenge on Brock Lesnar. You see the problem here yet? What happened the last time Brock Lesnar and Undertaker tangoed? Let's see. As I recall, nearly a broken neck, severe concussion, collapsed after the match, after he went backstage, probably could have died, and WWE wants to capitalize on that event and make money off of it? Wow, you are cold-hearted. Like, my God, you're going to seriously risk the Undertaker's health to get 500 new subscribers? No. Undertaker has done everything for this company. He's been with you guys for how long? 30 years? It almost feels like 40 years to me. Because The Undertaker's lore has been so old. It feels like it's been 40 years, but really it's been 30 at least in the past, or 28 years, I think. I kind of lost track of time on that. But really? You're really going to take this risk? Like, Undertaker's health has been known to have been declining for years and years. He can't really keep going as the way he used to do, and now you want to put him in a match with Brock Lesnar again? No, I would have had Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker too. Really, that would have been the match I would have paid to see. Not see Undertaker risk getting hurt again. Like, that's just kind of cruel. And it's kind of sick, really, that Vince went ahead and thought this was the best idea ever. Like, okay, benefit of the doubt, Lesnar, maybe he could do a safe match, he could be safe with it, but his style is just that. It's stiff, it's hard-hitting. Undertaker's body isn't really built like that anymore. It's more safer and more conservative. Granted, Undertaker still does a spot here or there, mostly through old school style technique, and does this occasional leg drop off the apron. But really, Brock Lesnar has done just German suplex, Kumara lock, and F5s. And the Undertaker has been known to have arm issues, losing strength in his arms from time to time. And you're really gonna risk that? Especially the neck area. Like, this is my same concern for Bryant. You really want to risk his life like that? For what? For money? For like, one day to have 5 million subscribers? No. Like, that's cruel. And kind of sick. Now, the rest of the show, it's like I said it, like, in my rant, I said I loved the show, but I hate it on how it was executed. I'm really just shooting myself in the leg, but I give it a B+ at best. Like, yes, it was executed to looking like an A+ show, but really, if you really look at it and really think long term, it feels like some things were messed up on and kind of damaged long-term projections. So I give it a B+ for at least doing better than the previous Battlegrounds. You know, I would have actually liked it if they did some bait and switch. Like, that's how desperate I am. That's how bad I hated it. Like, I would have preferred bait and switch than what we got. But at the same time, I like the show, but why do you make me have a love-hate relationship with you, WWE? Why? Why can't you just be great? Like you used to be. When you did non-stop action, and it was awesome. Anyways, this was Neo Reality Entertainment. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, donate, and stay tuned for more.